All right, y'all, I'm live. Link is in the bio. Hey, Ashley. Hey, what's up? I haven't seen you in a while, Phantom. I don't know why my window is like I can barely see what you guys are typing. There we go. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Hey, Sydney. Hey, Sunshine. What's going on with my camera? This is so weird. Like, my text box is like super tiny and it won't let me spread this window out anymore. Oh, there we go. Hey, Varsity. Okay, I just got to put this link in my bio on IG, and then we can get started. Hello, Lily. One of my clients is messaging me right now. Super funny. Okay. Go to my page, edit profile. Okay. How's everybody doing? Hey, Alicia. Oh, I don't, Lily. I'm sorry. You guys, honestly, when I channel stuff, I forget so easily. It's like, I don't even, it's bad. It's bad. But I heard a lot of readers who channel, and not just tarot readers, because there's a big difference, but readers who channel, they like don't remember a lot of times like what they channeled. So, oh wait, did you change your name? You changed your name on here. Girl, you had me all confused. Okay. Yes, I know what you want to ask about. I think I'm just gonna do a list today and keep it simple. Varsity or Sydney, if one of you guys want to take the list for me. You've been stressed. That's no bueno. Thank you. They're clip-ins. They're clip-ins. They're clip-ins. They're amazing clip-ins. I'm in love. I'm probably gonna buy some more like ones that are like straightened, or not straightened, but like blow dried out, because I don't want to mess up the curl pattern on these. I did a twist out last night, but these clip-ins are so worth the money. They're 18 inches. I spent $240 on them. But they're so worth the money. And you only need one pack because they make them like heavy enough for especially black hair, which usually with clip-ins we need to buy like 2 packs. With these, you just need one. They're awesome. I'm like giving a whole spiel. Hello, Araceli. I don't know where that accent just came from. Where's my phone? Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys know when I want to close the list, but right now we're good. I don't know why my eyes are red right now. Maybe I'm tired. I don't know. Don't feel tired though. better. I love naps, even though I can't. That's how long my naps usually are, like 4 to 6 hours. I can't nap like a normal person. So I know if I'm going to nap, it's going to turn into sleep. Like, it's terrible. It's terrible. Oh, grad school. Okay. All right, Ashley, drop your question. Hello, Jan. See, everybody loves you. Everybody loves you. Jen was mad at me because I didn't tell her last time I went live, and she's used to me giving her like a personal message that I'm on here. What do you mean by if you'll be okay? Okay, how? Gotta be more specific than that. Like emotionally and mentally? Well, I mean, that's completely dependent on you. Nobody has control over that but you. Even spirit doesn't have control over that. So let's ask for advice. How about that? We'll ask for advice from spirit. All right, spirit, what advice do you have for Ashley tonight? You guys are talking already. Can I shuffle a little? Yeah, you're gonna be all right. I know I said advice, but this is what they're giving me. They're showing me what's about to happen for you. So you said you just quit your job, but we got the Ace of Wands here. This is an exciting new opportunity. So you're about to start and embark on something new. We also have the Dreamer, which is the Fool card, and that means take a leap. This is another card that says an unexpected opportunity. So definitely something new is coming in to your life. So you getting rid of something is making room for something new to come in. Hello, Rob. But we ended with the ego. So I guess this is where the advice is going to start at. So you're just overthinking it. You are creating fear-based thoughts. You are creating negative energy for yourself when you don't have to. You have to remember at the end of the day, you have a purpose, you have a path, and you're being led down it. Even though sometimes we go astray, you're being led down it. And apparently you quitting your job was a part of your path. So they're telling you to just let it go. Let go of the fear. You're being your own worst enemy right now. Can we clarify the Ace of Wands? Hello, Pink Drop. Got the Sun reverse. Yeah, so you're just like, you're feeling like there's, anxiety. You're on the defense. Your confidence is depleted because you just feel like you're not going to have a happy outcome. And you are. You got to get out of that mind frame. Can we clarify the ego? After Pink Drop, we're going to close the list just for now. Well, yeah, after the last few people that just joined, add them to the list and then close it for me, guys. King of Cups. Yeah, they're just saying open your heart and your mind to everything going on around you. You're going to create this unhappy ending for yourself if you keep having those negative fear-based thoughts, but you do have an opportunity coming, and it's dependent on if you take a leap of faith on it or not. So, like I said, you are in control of your own destiny, believe it or not. All they can do is tell you how to navigate it, and really it's just stop overthinking things, stop overanalyzing. You're creating your own negative energy for yourself. I hope that helped. Like, not adding up. Oh, I'm glad it was helpful. You just got to stay positive. That is the key to life, man. Shit's always going to hit the fan. We wouldn't have lessons and, what am I looking for? We wouldn't graduate from life. I don't know. I'm not explaining this right, but there'd be no reason for life if there wasn't lessons to learn from shit hitting the fan. So Yeah, you'll be okay. All right. Who's next? May I have a reading on what to expect in the next 2 weeks? Oh, Varsity, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hey, Jack Cat. I actually have a list, so I don't just pick from people throwing out questions. But welcome. I'm happy you're here. Varsity, you can add Jack Cat too, but that's about it. And that's it for me for right now, unless I breeze through these. May I have a reading on what to expect in the next 2 weeks? What should she expect in the next 2 weeks, Spirit? Varsity's my bouncer, my pimp bouncer. I love it. Okay. Okay. What should she expect in the next 2 weeks? And can I get 2 more? Okay, so either this is your energy or this is a male's energy. We have King of Pentacles reverse. So somebody, either you are not making any moves towards something that you really want, putting in the 3D action to get it, or somebody relationship-wise is not coming forward and doing what they need to do to get you. I see the Magician here, which is manifesting. What are we manifesting? 4 of Cups. Okay. Wanting to get out of the 4 of Cups energy. Yeah, and move towards commitment. So I don't know if a love is on the brain for you. I don't know if you've been working very hard to manifest this, or this person, other person energy that I'm picking up has been trying to manifest this, but it looks like that is going to be what is on the brain, love, or a meaningful movement towards something that you love. So maybe you can clarify that for me to let me know if this is someone you've been dealing with in your life, or if this is you going towards a goal. But I see a lot of discontentment with where you're at right now. Commitment, okay. See, discontentment with where the situation's at right now. And somebody, either you or him or both, are trying to manifest this. What I do see is coming out, if there's any issues, any type of tension or anything like that, coming out of that energy within the next 2 weeks, whether it's releasing the energy and implementing forgiveness, or if it's physically like you guys having a conversation and getting out of that. Now, with that being said, I do see the Judgment reverse. And then it's kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? It's overlapping the Ace of Swords. There we go. So with the Judgment reverse, it's in between the 5 of Wands and the Ace of Swords. I feel like somebody's not wanting to come forth because they know that there are some apologies that need to be made. They have some guilt, and they know that there are some actions that they need to take to rectify this. What the heck? There is, my mom let a little gnat in the house, and it's driving me insane. Okay, got it. Sorry, y'all. So with that being said, like I said, I see you guys, somebody releasing this energy, whether it's physically like between you guys kind of burying the hatchet, or this person individually letting go and releasing this tension that they have and you releasing it as well. I do see a little bit of hesitance to come forward, but I do see a wanting to speak truth. So I'm going to pull a card for outcome and see what's going to happen, because I feel like they're just like kind of lining me up for the energy, but what's going to happen? Okay. So I have the 3 of Swords and I have the 10 of Swords here. So the 3 of Swords is obviously heartbreak and sadness. I feel like there's going to be a cycle ended with the 10 of Swords that is bringing the sadness and this heartbreak. The only issue is this person's still not fully in their Emperor energy. It came out sideways, and sometimes we don't take sideways cards, but today I'm going to take it because it makes sense with this spread. I feel like there's going to be a lot of healing with you in dealing with this person and with this person and their actions. So I don't necessarily, I think it's a 50-50 chance if this person comes up and brings communication to you, because obviously I see some pushback of it and they're not fully in their Emperor energy yet. But I do see a lot of healing, forgiveness, and releasing going on. So what I would say to you is during this time, really work on that unconditional love and that forgiveness. Not saying that you need to deal with this person anymore, but just saying, like, for yourself and your health and your happiness, you need to release any anger that you have towards this person, so that they can do the same. And it's really going to help with your manifestation and your positivity into leading you into success in other areas. So all these things, like whenever we have pent up anger about somebody or feel some type of way, it's just a blockage to our chakras, a blockage to our life and other areas. So all I'm gonna say is make sure that if you are still feeling any type of ways with this person, that you're working on releasing it, because it looks like they're working on doing that as well. I just am not 100% sure. Like, I can't 100% say that this person's gonna come forth and bring you the apology that you need at this time. I hope that helps. All right, Sydney, drop that question. You guys, make sure you have your questions ready for me. Please and thank you. You're welcome. No problem. You're already thanking me. I didn't even give you a response yet. I didn't even give you an answer. Hey, Jack, I have a list, love, and I do believe you're on the list, so just hold off on your question, please, and thank you. Oh, no, you're fine. All right, Sydney, what does Eric want to tell me? What does Eric want to tell Sydney? Okay, well, what Eric wants to tell you is that he definitely wants to begin a new phase with you. Like, he wants to bring this to an actual commitment or relationship, not like full Hierophant mode, but at least the beginning and a new start. We got the Page of Cups here. The problem is that there are some issues going on between the two of you guys right now. There's some conflict, probably lack of communication. Let's see. Yeah, someone's not going after their wish fulfillment. Why not? I mean, they want to. It's definitely, and there would be a happy outcome if they did it, but they're just not moving. They're just not doing it. And it's because he's trying to get stable. He's trying to get his life together. He's trying to figure things out. The King of Pentacles is someone who's very logical, someone who's very 3D based. So he's really trying to figure out his life currently, and that's exactly why he's not able to kind of start anew. But this is what he wants to do, and it's just creating conflict with himself and discontentment, and probably conflict with you too, because he's not coming forward, even though he knows that's his happy outcome. He's wanting to rush in though, so it's just a lot of conflicting energy. He knows he hasn't reciprocated to you in the past, and he wants to heal this right now, Six of Swords. But like I said, there's just a blockage when it comes to this King of Pentacles energy, and obviously anything Pentacles is like the slowest in the bunch. So this is how he's feeling. But you know, I'm just getting a message from Spirit right now, and it's just like, you shouldn't even be waiting for any of that. Like, take the situation for what it is. Love this person from afar, but you need to be working on yourself. And honestly, he's working on himself, which is great. And I think that if you just continue to kind of be stuck on this situation, you're going to hold yourself back from accomplishing things, and it's just going to put a blockage in the energy. So for right now, you should really be focusing on yourself and doing what makes you happy, getting your son, until, you know, I just don't want you waiting around from somebody, you know what I mean? Because it just seems like there's a lot of want, but it's just not a lot of action. So at this time, I'm not saying that things aren't going to turn around. He's going to bring the action. I do see him trying to get to a place where he can, but I just think that you need to focus on yourself and do what makes you happy in the meantime, because I feel like a lot of times we try to focus our happiness on another person and not ourselves. And that kind of makes for really shitty relationships or really shitty connections. So if you're working on healing yourself, like this person's working on healing themselves, I do think that it would make the connection a lot smoother and a lot better in the future. So I hope that helps. Oh, I haven't even really been pulling on myself, you guys, lately. Like I don't really watch generals anymore. I was getting readings, so many readings. I haven't had a reading in like a month now, which is usually I do one once a month, but I don't even feel the need to have one right now. I'm trying to focus on myself. You're welcome, City. I'm trying to like find what makes me happy outside of other people and connections. And it's honestly the best thing that I've done for myself. Yeah, it took a long time to get here, but I'm glad that I did. Especially if you're like me, you're on a twin flame journey. We get so stuck on that twin flame title, and it's like twin flame, yeah, there's a special connection, whatever, but there's a special connection with pretty much anybody, and can't sit around waiting for anybody to get their shit together. Especially if your shit's not together. And my shit is not together, okay? I might be sitting here pulling cards and giving you guys advice, but my shit is not together. I am not even gonna lie to you. Like, I'm all over the place. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do, how happy I am, like what makes me excited. Like, I haven't even had the motivation to get on these lives as much as I used to. So I'm just really trying to figure myself out and figure out like what I'm trying to put out there. I actually just filmed a short video. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys. I'm starting a new little content series called Spirituality for Dummies. Okay, and it's basically just going to be like a 10-minute or less video of just like different aspects of the spiritual world. So if you guys have anything you have questions about or want more insight on, I would love questions that I can answer on the video live. Definitely post in my comments. I would love to add it. I said why? Because I feel like spiritually all of us are dummies. Like literally, there's nobody who's an expert on spirituality. People can only give like their thought process or their view on it. Like there's literally institutions that study spirituality, and I'm like, how, Sway? Like how did you know that this is 100% right? So that I just felt like it was a title that made a lot of sense. I'm going to tell you how I feel about and like my viewpoint on it. And I would love to answer questions. There's a lot of research that I've done, but this spirituality in general is so vast that there's no way that anybody's an expert. Like there's no way. We're all dummies when it comes to it. Exactly. Houseway. It's not permanently closed. I just want to see how quickly I like get through these people before I add any extra people. So if you just want to hang out, there's a big possibility that I'll be able to take your question. So yeah, if you guys have any topics, anything like that, please throw them in the comments, DM me, Instagram me, whatever. Let me know because I'm super excited. And literally my first episode is literally what is spirituality. Which probably is going to sound like a whole bunch of bullshit because it's like, who fucking knows? Who knows? Anyways. Who's next on the list? Sunshine, drop your question for me. Yes. It's big boy and big girl D, okay? Jesus juice. Yeah, Mio, she's not here tonight. She's not here tonight. Hopefully I'll see her soon. I hope she pops up. Oh, Bubbles. It's such a cute nickname. So you guys, I've been trying to do like be a little bit more extra when it comes to my makeup. So I've been doing eye makeup, like eyeshadow. I used to think it made me look like a drag queen, but I think that I've really been improving. Today, I don't know how I feel about this purple. It doesn't pop in my eye as much as like the pinks and like the oranges and stuff. Thank you. Thank you. That gives me some more confidence. But yeah, I'm really trying to branch out and try new things. I just ordered a polygel set so I can do my own nails. Like I'm big girl in it out here. I'm like really trying to get my shit together. Oh, thanks, Jen. I'm trying to get my shit together, and I'm trying to save money while I'm doing it. So let's see how these polygel nails turn out once they get here on Wednesday. I bought a whole bunch of like glitters and shit. Like I can save myself buying all this stuff. I pretty much saved myself like 2 trips to the nail salon, if not 1, based on the type of designs that I normally like to get. So we're out here doing shit for ourselves, y'all. Where's Sunshine? Is she not in here? Exactly. Like literally before I met my twin, not to blame him because I can't blame him. I was so on my shit, okay, when it came to my skincare, my makeup, my hair, all of that. And then this boy just came in my world and like bulldozed shit. And I just lost my shit and I became insecure again, less confident, which is like, I think Spirit was really testing me. They were like, oh, you think you're confident. Oh, okay. We got something for that ass. And just threw in. They come, yes, exactly. They come and they ruin you, but they ruin you to build you back up. I am like, I have not felt like this or been in this energy for a really long time. And I'm just so fucking happy. I'm so happy. And I don't need anybody to make me that. And that's what I want to give to you guys. I want to help you guys get to a place where your happiness is not contained in some other person's body. Because let me just tell you, humans are shitty. We are shitty, shitty people. And we are here to learn to be better people. So if you put your happiness dependent on another person outside of you, you're going to get shitty, shitty results. Okay? You can only control you. Oh, thank you. Can only control you, okay? So get to controlling yourself. And then once you get all of your shit together, then you can start thinking about this other person who's like, don't got their shit together either. You want to change your question? Okay. Well, it seems like Sunshine dipped. So we're going to move to Jacob. But yeah, like, y'all, we are too focused on what another motherfucker's gonna do, how they feeling, where they want us to be. Are they thinking about me? Or blah, blah, blah. Look, think about yourself. Buy gifts for yourself. Take yourself on a vacation. Take yourself out to eat. You want some flowers? Buy your own self some flowers. I bought myself roses last week. And I'm probably gonna buy some more. Oh, Sunshine, you are back. Okay, cool. Probably gonna buy myself some more. Why? Because I want to. I'm going to spoil myself, okay? And you should all do the same. What does Mannix want from Sunshine? What does Sunshine want from Sunshine? Sorry, y'all. I'm preaching right now. I'm preaching right now. What does Mannix want from Sunshine? Church. On a scale of 1 to Kanye, like how church? Then go pick yourself some flowers, okay? Somebody's got a flower garden somewhere. Go get you some little scissors and snap. Look, I'm telling you, find a way to make one. That is my alma mater's motto. So I'm just saying. Yeah, I got roses from Walmart for $10, girl. But still, even still, go to somebody's rose garden. There's got to be some fancy neighborhoods around you. Just just a little clip. Okay, sunshine. So here we have the Ten of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Renewal card, which is the Judgment card. It looks like looks like Manix is wanting to release some burdens that's associated to your guys' connection. I guess there was no reciprocation, or they owed you something, or they feel like they owe you something. Maybe you did a lot for this person in the past. I don't know if it's romantic or not because I don't see any cups, but you did a lot for this person in the past and they just didn't reciprocate, and now they're feeling the stress from it. They're getting their karma from it. They're realizing the position that they put you in. Karma has been coming through with a vengeance. Yes, Saturn in return. Anyways, it looks like they're feeling like they need to repay you in some way. We also have the Six of Wands here. So they want victory over this karmic cycle. They really want to end this karmic cycle that they've had going on with you. So maybe this is something that's happened over and over again, where you've kind of let down your guard. They fucked up. And then you put your guard back up. And then they got back in. You let down your guard again. And they fucked up. So it looks like they're wanting to have victory over this. They're wanting to end this karmic cycle, dead it for good. They're feeling a lot of guilt. They're feeling a lot of judgment about the situation. The fact that they weren't a team player, or like they weren't a good friend, or they weren't building with you in a romance or a commitment type energy. Take what resonates with you, but they're just really trying to move this into a different direction. They're trying to renew this, and they really want to come forward and then release this energy that this negative energy that's been hovering over your guys' connection. So let's get an outcome. So maybe this is love connection because we have the Empress. So we got Justice reversed. They're realizing that they didn't bring you the apology that you deserved in the beginning. My mom is so funny. She's wearing pajamas and she doesn't want to be on camera, but they're like the cutest silk pajamas ever. I don't understand that. So yeah, it's causing them a lot of stress that they weren't able to bring you this apology before. And they really want to work hard to reevaluate the situation, work hard into fixing the situation with you, because they look at you like they're Empress. So whether that be they just really look up to you, if this is non-romantic, or they really admire you, or this is someone that they feel like you're your divine soulmate, they're really wanting to work hard to fix this situation. So that is what Manix wants from you. I hope that resonated. I hope that helped. I don't think there was a first religion. I mean, well, the oldest religion is Islam. Let's be real. But I really don't think at first there was really much of a religion. To me, I think the closest to what it was really intended is African spirituality, because it's more of like what you see like the tarot and like meditation, and it's literally a church. I don't know how to describe it. Like there's a deity, they praise God, whatever. Like just it's like the oldest form of Christianity. Like, you're welcome, sunshine. The oldest form of Christianity. But I wouldn't even call it Christianity. Christianity came from this. But it's literally where they focus on the chakras and like your spiritual energy, but they also focus on God. They use the Old Testament. They use the Dead Sea Scrolls. And these are things that are found in Islam. These are things that are the Dead Sea Scrolls are found in Islam. They're found in Judaism. So to me, I feel like that's the religion that makes the most sense. But I pull from all religions because, let's be real, prophets have existed from the beginning of time, and they're still going to keep popping up to this day. And I feel like you can pull something from each religion and learn something. The core value of all religions, though, is literally ethics, values, morals, and compassion. So as long as you're being a good people to people, I said chakras was for African spirituality. The Dead Sea Scrolls is something that's used in African spirituality as well as Islam. Does that make sense? Never said chakras had anything to do with Islam. But yes, I just feel like I feel like with religion, like it all comes down to compassion, loving your brother, loving the next person like your brother or your sister. And if you're following those core values, I don't care who you worship, what you believe in, as long as you're doing right by people, then that's awesome. Good night, Ashley. Islam is actually probably one of the oldest religions out there. So I don't know how it's sold from every religion. But I mean, hey, we all feel how we feel, you know. We all have our own disposition on things. But anywho, who's next? Who's next? Oh, Jacob. I think Africa has the oldest records, but you know, what do I know? You absolutely can. Cancer, you absolutely can. Elizabeth, yeah, I closed. Thank you. I closed down the list for right now, but there's a chance I may open it back up. Let's see. Okay. Does Woodsy want sugar? So for a 10-minute, it's $10. Just to get on the list is $3. If you want, get on the list and skip the line is $3. But I might be raising that price soon too, guys. So just a heads up. I like to always give a heads up before I do something like that, but just letting y'all know. Okay. Does Woodsley want chicken? Seriously, not the whole deck, guys. Woodsley want chicken. Okay, so we got the 3 of Cups reversed. So instantly that would be like a no to me, but I feel like they're telling me to shuffle one more time. So we're going to shuffle one more time. And if it comes out again, it's meant to be. If it doesn't, no, it's not. To be honest, I really don't care about what religion's the oldest or the newest. I'm all about how people treat people. I just feel like religion has become such a thing that boxes people in and has become such a competition that it's turned people really ugly. And I don't see, personally for me, like I said, I pull from all religions. There's different things that I resonate with in all religions. And I feel like I shouldn't have to be put into a box and focus on just one religion if something resonates with me in another. So that's just my personal opinion on it. Here's my Cash App. Oh, thanks, Jen. You're awesome. Okay. Does Woodsley want? Okay. I think he's thinking about it. Or maybe he's not. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Jen. Can we clarify the 8 of Pentacles? I need better clarifiers for that. Better clarifiers, please. So I don't really see him coming forth with an offer. We have the Ace of Pentacles reversed here because he's researching the situation. He's trying to figure it out. He's trying to figure out, does he have feelings for you? Or he probably knows he likes you because we have the Sun here. But he's trying to figure out, is this worth pursuing, right? I think he's just as confused as you are, to be honest. It's almost like a juggling situation. Like he's going back and forth about how he feels. Like, yes, I like her, no, this is worth it type situation. It's causing just a mild bit of stress. I don't feel too much stress though. It's causing him to kind of be hung up. We got the Four of Pentacles. Sometimes I read it as a standstill. Sometimes I read it as holding on to something, and it looks like just he's at a standstill. He just doesn't know. Can we clarify the Sun? Yeah, Eight of Swords stuck. So he sees that there's a possibility that this could really work out, that you really might be his wish fulfillment, that his feelings might be stronger than he's trying to let himself to believe and you to believe, but he's mentally trapped about it. Why is he mentally trapped about it? He doesn't know if he's going to have victory or not, like if he'll be rejected or not. That is the question for him. Can we get an outcome? Yeah, the Tower reverse and the World reverse. Okay. So there's just not cycles that he's not ending. So I think for him, like relationships, he might not be the most serious when it comes to relationships right now. And I think you guys have a good friendship. Yeah, he's indecisive. Well, I can see. You guys have a good friendship. So I think for him, he's just not sure about relationships in general. So, and those are cycles he's not ready to end yet. So he doesn't want to mess that up. So he's really trying to figure out, do I have feelings strong enough to just potentially risk it all and go for it or not? So I'm not going to be like, yeah, girl, he's down. He's ready to, no, I'm not getting that. I'm getting like, he's just as confused as you are. Like, I don't know if I like this girl or not. He's back and forth. One day he does. The next day he's like, she's a really great friend. I don't want to mess shit up. So I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know if consciousness or creation which one came first, to be honest. I don't. And that's what I said, spirituality for dummies, because we don't know everything. And honestly, I feel like the problem with humans is we're always trying to figure out everything. Science is literally just a subject we learn in school that tries to define faith. Yes, science has helped us a lot. It's helped us with medical advances. It's helped us with technology advances. But sometimes we do too fucking much. Sometimes we just got to have faith and let shit go. Like, who cares? Who cares? Am I happy? I'm happy. Okay, cool. Am I alive? Yes. Am I healthy? Yes. All right. Perfect. Perfect. You're welcome. He breaks up with me. Yeah, girl. He doesn't know what he wants. Don't. He don't know what he wants. What are Curtis's intentions? Is this the Pisces? Oh, Lord Jesus. Ugh. Jesus, be a wheel. Oh, Pisces. Before I start, I just have to share. For those of you who don't follow me on Instagram, the funniest thing, I follow Witch Dr. Alex, and he's freaking hilarious. But today he posted about Pisces, and this is like the most accurate shit ever. The most accurate shit ever. Males Pisces logic be like. So I don't know if you guys know who Little Bow Wow is, but he's a fucking Pisces. Makes all the sense in the world. He wrote a post that said, I don't want a relationship. No. This is Pisces men bashing, okay? He literally put # Pisces men be like, okay? I don't want a relationship. They hold you back. I just want a best friend I can sleep with, make love to, hustle with, get money with, travel with, shop with, club with, and live life with. I want a partner in crime, a life partner, someone that I can laugh with and build with, a woman I'm not afraid to lose because I know they'll always be there. Relationships are played out, but partnerships I'll take. What? What? So basically you want a relationship. Okay, cool. Got it. So this girl replied and she's like, I don't want a salad. I just want lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, shredded carrots, and a little boiled egg and Italian vinaigrette. Salads are overrated, but a shredded vegetable medley, I'll take that. Men are fucking crazy. Pisces men, I'm sorry. And I can say that because my grandfather is a Pisces. I can say that. And my twin flame is a fucking Pisces. So I know. Girl, look, have fun with this Pisces, but sheesh, get the Tylenol, Advil, ibuprofen, the weed, get the wine, get everything ready because Jesus Louise, they're like all over the place. They're Libras mixed with Scorpios, mixed with a sprinkle of Cancer, a sprinkle. Ain't nobody got time for that. They are hard to get rid of, but they also have control issues. So it's like they try to control it. The second you reject them, oh my God, they're on your ass. It's crazy. Oh, my twin is blocked on all social media. I don't have time. Get your shit together. Okay, what's going on with Curtis? What's Curtis's intentions? Well, he's got a lot of passion for you, but it makes sense because he's a fucking Pisces, and that's what Pisces do. They fantasize. They get real excited at the beginning. Let me not sound scorned during this, but yes, he has a lot of passion for you. Actually, hello, good job, Curtis. Curtis is not defensive. We have the Seven of Wands reverse. So it looks like Curtis might have his walls down a little bit, just a little bit. He's just so crazy. And Curtis is trying to manifest. What is Curtis trying to manifest, guys? Let's see. Yes, I did get your Cash App. I'll do you next, Cancer. Can we clarify the Magician? Well, he's a Knight of Coins right now, so he's coming in slow. So, you know what? I'm starting to kind of like Curtis as a Pisces because usually Pisces are like a Knight of Wands in it and getting real cold feet by the time they hop in the pool. Like, what the fuck was I thinking? He's taking it slow, but he's trying to manifest this. What is this Ten of Swords for? Okay, so Curtis, I'm feeling like has had some shit happen in the past with him relationship-wise that he was discontent with, and he's ending those karmic cycles. So whatever he did to get himself in a place of discontentment in his relationship, he's not trying to repeat those cycles anymore. So it looks like Curtis is learning. You said he's an older Pisces? Oh, I mean, not much can be said because even my grandfather, he's like still stuck in his ways. But Curtis is getting it together. Curtis is not trying to repeat his last mistakes. And then, just like a Pisces, he fucks up. We got the Lovers reverse. Why is the Lovers reverse? Because right now he is a Knight of Cups. He ain't no King of Cups. He's a Knight of Cups, okay? He's not sure. He has feelings for you, but it's not love yet. And I think there's a hesitation with him when it comes to devoting himself to a person and really having that love factor. So what's the outcome? What's the outcome between Curtis and Eve? No, I'm going to take those. I'm going to take them this one. Okay. So he's a little scary. He's a little toe in the pool, take it out, toe in the pool, take it out. But Curtis wants commitment, and he wants to offer a cup of love. Eventually, he's going to get to this point. Right now, he's not. Right now, he's Lovers reverse, Knight of Cups. But he wants to be Ace of Cups, Hierophant. So I'm going to say this is dependent on how you interact with Curtis. Does that make sense? Anything you could, it's almost like it's like landmines. He can get real scary because he knows he's fucked up in the past, but he's also been hurt in the past. That's why he got to the place where he was fucking up in the past. So he's trying to tiptoe his way, not a coins it. He's trying to do this slowly, manifest it slowly because he doesn't want to mess up anything. So he's really hesitant. But his guard is not all the way up. It's down enough for him to be open enough to like open up and get to know you and allow you to get to know him. Eventually, he will get to this place if you prove yourself to be loyal enough, caring enough, and open enough, and understanding enough. Now, if you do some crazy ass shit, he ain't gonna run. Just like a Pisces will do. But it looks like he's really, really trying to get to know you. So, I mean, hey, take it slow, get to know it. You said leave Grandpa Pisces alone. Look, I love grandfather. He's so sweet, amazing with family, but emotionally, he's like a fucking fortress. A fucking fortress. Anything emotional, he just can't do it. I've seen him cry once in my life. Once. And that's when I told him I thought he didn't love me because I never saw emotion from him, okay? These are like gushers. Gooey on the inside. Not even gushers. What's something harder than a freaking gusher? Anything that's harder than a gusher. Yes, keep me posted. I'm trying to think. Starburst. No. Hard on the outside, but gooey on the inside. Okay, Skittle, possibly. That's close. But I mean even harder. Like, I don't know. I can't think of anything. Jawbreakers aren't gooey on the inside, though. A blow pop. They're like blow pops, which sounds really sexual, not meaning to take it there, but they're like a blow pop. Yes, like a blow pop. Okay. Cancer, drop your question. So, let's see. Did you send it for a 10-minute? I just want to make sure. Okay, so you sent enough for one question. If you want to add more questions, you could send $7 and we can do a 10-minute and I can answer all of those. But if not, then we're going to have to narrow that down to one question. And I don't know why you're feeling hopeless. Look, the right love is going to come. See, okay, y'all, prime example right here. When we're in that type of energy, that means we are just not ready for a relationship. And I'm gonna be very, very honest with that. Like, and that's something I had to tell myself. Like, if you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling upset, if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling hopeless, if you feel like love's never gonna come, it's because you still got some work to do and you still got some healing to do. And that's why I'm healing right now. Well, not really, but kind of. But yeah, no, like it's really about healing. Cancer, which question do you want me to answer? I feel like I kind of answered question number 2 just a little bit without pulling any cards. But if you're feeling like that, then there's a chance that you still got some work to do before the right person comes in. Okay, perfect. Love is not the only thing, y'all, that brings us happiness. It's not. You have to choose happiness. I feel like I need to get a shirt that says that. Like I need to like copyright that phrase or something. Choose happiness, man. Happiness is not going to choose you. Situations are not going to make you happy. There are millionaires out here that are fucking miserable. Happiness is a choice. Exactly. Let's see. What does Cancer's like life pattern stuff? Okay, so you have a soulmate. You do have a soulmate. You have a King of Cups, right? But you're not getting your King of Cups right now. You have the Knight of Cups reversed. He's not coming in because, I mean, I can just say just by hearing what you've had to say, you're not ready for him yet. Let's see. Can we clarify the? Yeah, we got the 8 of Cups and the Hermit. So this is all about self-healing, self-love, getting yourself together, choosing happiness, like we said. But this is spiritual and emotional growth, a desire to move on from the energy that you're in. You have got to heal love. You've got to heal love, because you have somebody waiting to come in. Spirit's got them lined up. Like, they are on the bench. Like, coach, put me in. I'm ready to go. But the field's not ready for them. You're not ready for them because you still got some healing that you got to do. We do have the star card here, which is like, be more optimistic, have more positive thought processes. You're on the right path, and happiness is coming, but you've got some work to do before you can get there. Nothing that's worth it is not going to come without some sacrifice and hard work. So we got the Knight of Swords here. And it said, take time to carefully review your options. So it's just like, you need to take time for yourself. You have to learn how to be decisive. You have to stop being so idealistic and really start implementing the love that you want from someone else from yourself into yourself. Can we get an outcome? My hip just popped. I'm getting old. Anyways, we got the magician. So they said, you're ready to manifest the things that you want. Okay? You are actually ready to manifest the things you want. The problem is, you are creating mental conflict for yourself. And it's causing you to make unwise choices in love and life in general. And they're saying that you're deceiving yourself right now, that there's more that meets the eye. You have to have some patience. This is not the right timing. This card literally says poor timing, because you are in the process of healing. You are going to have that commitment, just not right now. So I keep seeing, like, look, we have the King of Cups here. There is a soulmate rating. The Three of Cups, commitment. But we have the Page of Cups, which is an offer being brought. We have the Knight of Cups. Both of these are reversed because you got some healing that you've got to do. So what I can tell you, and I know this is probably not what you want to hear, but what I can tell you is you need to start doing some work on yourself, and you need to learn how to love yourself by yourself. It is very important. People say these in generals all the time, and I know people roll their eyes like, how do I do that? How do I go about that? But I mean, literally, it's thoroughly important, because nobody is going to love you in the way that you need to be loved if you don't even know how to love yourself in that way. How can you bring anybody in to do what they need to do for you if you don't even know what it is that you want or you need? If you don't have your boundaries up, if you don't have the list of the things that you need and you deserve in love, then you're just going to let anybody in, and then you're just going to have issues, and you're going to have failed relationships. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a card from Spirit for you, a message from Spirit that'll hopefully give you some type of guidance. All right, Spirit, can we get a message for her? A message for love from you guys for her. That one was already flipped over, so I'm going to take it, but I'm going to give you one more. One more, Spirit. I'll take that one. Dearest you, do you know how much we love you and want to help you? We are here for you, and we hear you ask for guidance, but you must let go and let us help you. You don't have to do it all. You've done your part, now let us do ours. You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings were pulled through the matrix to give you what you need and desire. Spirit has a plan, and when you sign up to be a co-creator, you need to remember to allow this partnership. It's not one-sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of Spirit. Remember, though, Spirit's timetable and ideas of how things will play out may be quite different from yours. Trust us. Spirit's ideas are amazing. Now let go and let us do the magic. Pay attention to other areas of your life, and before you know it, a miracle will have taken place. We love you so much. Dearest you, oh my, things are stirred up and changes upon you. This is a cause for celebration. No need to be nervous, but know that it's okay to be afraid when faced with the uncertainties of life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered in the absence of fear, rather in spite of it or even because of it. Step into the unknown. Let go of the branch you are clinging to and let Spirit take the wheel and help steer you to your highest good and most wonderful adventure. All you need to concern yourself with is choosing courage as your ally. Leave the rest up to us. There's loads of miracles being shipped your way. Remember what philosopher Joseph Campbell said? Take one step toward the gods and they will take 10 towards you. We're all doing the destiny cha-cha on your behalf. That's right. Don't be afraid to dance. Loving you always. So literally they're telling you to let go. You're trying to control how love's coming in, when's coming in. You want to know when it's coming in. You want to know what time, who's coming, what he look like, all of that. Spirit's telling you to let it go. We've got to take care of. You need to focus on you right now. You are the most important thing in your life, believe it or not. Until you got to pop some kids out, you are the most important thing in your life. So Spirit's telling you to let it go. We've got it handled. You need to focus on your happiness and your success outside of commitment and loves and relationships with other people. I know that's not the reading you wanted to hear, but I'm telling you, if you take that advice, love is going to be knocking on your door a lot sooner than you expect. So I hope that helps. Hello, Adore Me Jay. You're welcome. Yes, Alicia, that's gorgeous. I love that little motto. I wish I could copy and paste it. Anyways. Paying just ensures that you get on the list and that you move towards the front of the list. That's what that is. So, no, you don't have to pay. I do every now and then have chats that it's pay only, but that's very, very rare. Look, it's nothing wrong with a little bit of Jesus juice. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Alicia wants to know if Justin here will progress into. She's gonna progress into a new relationship with Justin. She's going to progress into a new relationship with Justin. Whiskey, hey, okay. Jen is literally the type of person you want to take with you on vacation because you know it'll probably be a bomb, fantastic time. Okay, so we got the Two of Coins here. Some stress-related things, wanting to balance things out, get things together, make a decision. Sorry. And we have the Three of Coins. This is building. This is working towards something. And the Knight of Wands coming in very quickly, rapidly. We even have ships, possibly travel. I don't know if you guys live in different areas. But definitely coming towards somebody. And we've got this third eye here. So maybe some intuition as well. Can we clarify the Two of Coins? What's going on with that? Okay. So he's stressed out because he's trying to balance the idea of getting out of this mental conflict and realizing that you are somebody that he wants to be with. Because he does admire you. He does have some adoration for you. It's just that he was mentally conflicted of whether this is balanced enough to be a situation, to be a relationship. Can we clarify the Three of Coins? Yeah. He's fearful right now on building and moving towards this for some reason. Why? Why is he fearful? Why is he fearful? I think he fears you a little bit. He fears you. And I think also he's happy in being single. Does that make sense? I don't know if this resonates with you, but he's happy in the fact that he's single because he doesn't feel like he's tied down. I think maybe in past relationships, he's dealt with a lot of Queen of Swords in reverse, like very vindictive type females. And I don't think they were like that at the beginning. So I feel like there's still past wounds that he's healing from past relationships. And the idea of relationships really stress him out. That's why he's in his head mentally. But he does adore you. He does care for you. So there is a want for a relationship. He just doesn't know if it's a good idea right now because he's doing well without that title. You said you could do a drive-by. Adore Me Jay, I might open up the list again so you can hang out and see if I do that. But for right now, I'm just not. If you want to guarantee yourself a spot, then yes, it's a $3 pay to get on the list. And you go at the before everybody so you don't have to wait. Can we clarify the Knight of Wands? Yeah, he wants to rush in, but it's like his cup's not ready. King of Cups, the reverse. He wants to rush in. It's just like, I don't want to call him a Pisces, but this is like Pisces energy. Like that thing, he wants all the things that have to do with the relationship, but he just doesn't want a title because he doesn't want to feel tied down. He doesn't want to feel like he has to battle himself. Does that make sense? Like the Nine of Wands, this is someone who has to protect themselves. He got real fucked up in his last relationship. If not his last one, something before that. He's got some issues when it's dealing with that. There's some things he still needs to heal and he needs to work on. He's a Libra. Oh gosh. As I said, that's a Pisces, like a Libra and a Scorpio with a little bit of Cancer mix. Makes sense. Libras don't really like to be tied down, to be honest. They really don't. A lot of Libras I know that are, I hate to say this because I don't want to, not all Libras are cheaters, but they're cheaters because they want that feeling of a relationship, but they don't want to feel tied down. So right now he just doesn't, he's last and she cheated on him. Okay, well that makes sense why he's scared. Like he just doesn't want to be tied down in a relationship right now. He just doesn't. He cares about you. He adores you. He's like, bow wow. We can have all the things that have to do with the relationship, but that title right now is just I can't do the title right now. I want to rush in. I lust for you. I care for you. I adore you. But I ain't ready to be your King of Cups because I got to protect myself. And I'm enjoying being single right now because my last relationship was a fucking doozy, and I'm scared and I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm Four of Swords reverse tired. So it's not that he doesn't care about you. He does. He's just in his head about this. He's scared. And he's a man. He's not going to admit that he's scared. So, I mean, you have the choice if you want to be patient with this guy and wait for him to heal, or if you want to just kind of do you and live your life. And if things work out, they work out. They don't, they don't. But I can just tell you right now, I just don't see a relationship happening at this time. Okay, well, be friends, girl, and let him heal. Cause, oh, child, these men these days, I don't have. Y'all have far more patience than I do. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. I'm like, don't need, I can be my own man. I'm drinking a lot of wine. I'm starting to feel it. So the channeling's about to get a lot clearer, guys. On the good note, you're welcome. Yeah, men, especially younger men, like anybody under 40. Yeah, I'm saying it. Under 40, a lot of times they don't know what they want. They really don't know what they want. Araceli. It's $3 for an extra question. And then $2 for an extra question after that. Get excited. Yeah. Gotta love that wine, man. Jesus turned water into wine. That was a day that changed the world and made it a much better place. Okay. I'm an Aquarian with a Gemini moon, a Capricorn sun, and an Aquarian Venus. But I also have a lot of Cap in my chart, like probably 9 planets. No, not 9 planets. Like 5 planets maybe, and then like 2 houses. Hey, Gemini moon fam, what's up? Yeah, I'm like really outgoing and introverted at the same time. Grounded and airy as hell at the same time too. My chart is like mostly air and earth. Okay, Leo. Oh, well, thank you. What does spirit want? Girl, your love life is eventful. That's all I'm gonna say. It's eventful. You always got something going on. All right, Spirit, what do you want to tell this girl about her love life / intimate life? All of the above. What do you want to tell this girl about her love life? Okay, all the cards. You have to. You only live once. YOLO. Okay. Seriously, come on, guys. Not the whole deck. What do you want to tell us about her love life? There we go. Okay, so there's a tower. But towers aren't always bad. I feel like I'm one of the only tarot readers who I'm like, sometimes I like to see the tower out here. But anyways, Tower, Page of Pentacles. So possibly someone new. And the Wheel. Okay, girl, you got a lot of changes going on. Quite a lot. We've got, like I said, the Tower, the Page of Pentacles, and the Wheel. So in our headspace with the Tower, so something needs to change. This is a lot of change. This is like change, literally. Can we clarify the Knight of Wands? Oh my gosh, so much change. So something's about to change. You're about to have a new beginning, Ace of Swords, which can sometimes be a channeling and challenging new beginning, but always a good new beginning. Obviously, anything that's worth anything, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. We have the King of Swords here. So I feel like you lack the ability to speak your mind on stuff. I think like sometimes when you deal with relationships and people, you deal with flaky ass people, Knight of Wands coming in and out. You deal with people who try to like bulldoze you and finesse you and get you to think and feel a certain way. And I think it's just because you need to work on having your boundaries up. So that's why it's going to be a challenging situation, because I think your next lesson in love is literally going to be about creating boundaries for yourself, if that makes sense. Can we clarify the Page of... Okay. Can you guys not give me the whole deck? So don't expose you. Can you clarify the Page of Pentacles? Okay. So we have the Page of Pentacles, which is a new, just wanting to do something more challenging. It's funny that said literally a challenging beginning, but wanting to do something more challenging. Being successful, but I really feel like this is just a new, grounded situation. Not exactly feeling it's the most stable because we've got the Five of Swords. So you're going to be in your head about it. This literally like review everyone's motives. So I think this might be, we asked about love. So this person's going to be more of a Page of Pentacles when they bring an offer. It's going to be a small offer in the 3D. But they're telling you, you need to review the motives of this person, because this just might be an unwise choice. And we've got the Renewal card reverse. It's a Judgment card reverse. So this definitely, I'm feeling like this is going to be a lesson situation. This next person that comes in your life, you're going to be learning about boundaries. I can easily tell you, you don't have to do this lesson, but I'm going to tell you this right now. You're going to have to. This lesson cannot be avoided, or you're just going to be avoiding love altogether, because it's going to come to you regardless. You have to learn your boundaries. You have to get this together. Okay? Can you clarify the Wheel? Yeah, you've got childhood wounds you're about to start healing too. Lord God, Jesus. Okay, so you might have a divine counterpart coming in, possibly a twin flame, possibly, because usually that's what they help with. But I don't see any of those cards out here, so take that with a grain of salt. And you're gonna learn to have to stand up for yourself. I feel like a lot of the issues that you have in love come from generational curses, come from conditioning from your childhood. So these are things that are changing. Spirit's going to help you start purging these things. So I'm not going to say, when they say a challenging new beginning, I get why they're saying that now, because you're going to have to start purging some stuff. And healing's not easy. Obviously, you can't heal unless there's pain to heal from. So when it comes to love, you're going to have some challenges, but it's nothing that you're not strong enough and that you can't overcome. Now that you're aware of it, these challenges can go by a lot sooner than what they normally. It's like that's why my walls are up right now. Gotcha. Well, maybe that's the person that you're learning these lessons from. But I can tell you right now, you're gonna have to learn these lessons. So you can do it the hard way and run from it, and eventually gonna have to learn it regardless. Or you can just take this shit head on and get it done. Get her done. Okay. Lessons do help us grow. And if you keep that mindset and that viewpoint about it, this is gonna smooth sailing for you, okay? What's your next question? Yeah, you need to definitely start sticking up for yourself. We all do, as people, individuals. I feel like that's a trait that seems to be very common that people lack. Unfortunately, we don't get a break until we die. Doesn't that suck? It's like when you learn a lesson, you're like, yes, accomplished. And then they throw another one at you. Or they're like, oh, you think you learned it? Let's just slide in this little tester right here and see how you feel about that. Depleted. Yes. Yay, varsity's back. I don't even have to. Yes, you should. But I'm going to pull cards just to humor you and make you feel better about that. It's almost your turn, Jen. All right, Sully had one more. She paid for an extra question. Okay, so she applied to nursing school. No. They're still stuck on love. Can we get something about her business, please? Should she apply to nursing school? Should she apply to nursing school? Well, you're in indecision about it, and you need to stop freaking procrastinating is what they're starting with. I'm like manhandling my computer. You need to stop procrastinating for sure. You need to heal because it's conditioned thoughts that you have that's holding you back. We have the Ace of Swords again. Listen to your intuition. Consider carefully what you want before acting, the High Priestess. So I feel like you've already gotten the answers to this question and you're just trying to have spirit make it loud and clear. But they're telling you it's already loud and clear. You need to stop it. You are in this situation where you're not happy about where your career is or where your life is because you're not making the decision to just do the damn thing. Stop procrastinating. Stop it. And stop being indecisive. It's going to be challenging. It's not going to be easy. But the rewards that you reap from it are going to be amazing. Can we clarify the outcome if she goes to nursing school? Can we clarify the Five of Cups? Okay, your problem is you need to balance yourself out. You're lacking balance right now. You're lacking patience. You are not, this is funny because you're going to reap some benefits from doing this, but you're not going to be happy with the amount of time it takes and the energy it takes. You want things to come like microwave fast, but this is like grandmama cooking in a shack somewhere on the farm. Like pot roast takes like 8 hours in a crock pot fast. Does that make sense? So you not being happy with this is going to be content on the fact that you're not balancing yourself out and waiting for things to manifest in the timing that they need to. But they're literally like, balance again your mental and emotional considerations. But the card also says professional on it. So what's going to be the outcome if she does this? An exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. So it will work out for you. It will be good. But you got to change your viewpoint, boo. So I would suggest working on doing a little healing before you do so, because you could definitely get burnt out if you keep the mentality that you have about it. That makes sense. And it's probably because you're already like bogged down with school and stressed out about it. But if you go to nursing school, things are going to be fantastic. The money's going to be right. Your happiness is going to be good, but it just takes time. Anything you do takes time. Everything takes time. Okay? I chose an art degree. I'm getting closer to my goals in the fashion industry, but it took time. You know? It is what it is. You're not next. It's actually Jen next. Jen, drop your question. You're actually at the end of the list, Jack Cat. Oh, gotcha. No problem, boo. Girl, don't we all want to know? I wish I could pull cards on myself and ask my damn self that. I need to win, God, win. When are you gonna help? Look, a sister out. I'm trying to go overseas, bruh. Come on, what's going on? I'm comfortable. I have food. I have transportation. I have the things I need, makeup, hair, whatever. But a bitch wants to go to Paris, though. I want to shop on Rodeo Drive, okay? Can you please hook me up? Adore Me, Jay. I'll add you on the list. Don't worry about it, love. I'll do you. You'll just have to be after Jack Cat. 11-11. Make a wish, y'all. Make a wish that we won't be broke anymore. If I gotta choose happiness, can you give me the funds to do it? Yes, Paris is always a good idea. Why? Because the men are fine, the accents are cute, and the food is bomb, and the clothes is bomb. Anyways, when is Jen's finances going to change? Are they going to change soon? First card, we're doing good here. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is literally like enjoying life in the lap of luxury. It's literally a luxury card. Any 9s is typically that. So, starting good. Spirit, don't fail me now. So her finance is going to change soon. Oh, you're not going to like this, Jen. Somebody's got something blocking their success. You got the Daughter of Swords here. This is somebody bringing forth, this is technically the Page of Swords, bringing forth blunt truth. Someone's got to start sticking up for themselves. Hey, Shersha. Someone's got to start sticking up for themselves, and you know what situation you have to start sticking up for yourself with. That is part of the start of the key to your finances changing. Might have to have a little court situation sometime soon. Just saying. Because we have Judgment reverse. You're letting this motherfucker get off scot-free. And they don't deserve that. There are some things that you are owed, that you are due. that are going to help you put money into yourself to get yourself to a position to where you're making more money. You're not letting the situation die. We have the Eight of Cups reversed. Look. Garner some strength. Sorry, it's a little clear, but garner some strength. Okay. Stop being indecisive. Because this motherfucker ain't shit. Excuse my language, guys, but I have to get real quick. What's the outcome? If she does this, if she does what she needs to do, what's going to be the outcome? What's going to be the outcome? Not the whole deck. What is going to be the outcome if she does what she needs to do? Oof, these cards are everywhere. We'll take these two. Mother of Pentacles and Mother of Swords, you're going to find your voice and you're going to let them have it and you're going to find your stability. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who is stable. You will also no longer be mentally trapped. Your energy has been suffering because of this karmic. I need some more clarity. Happiness is on the horizon. But you got to do what you got to do, bro. You have to do what you have to do. I feel like I'm going to have to call you one day so we can get more details on this situation because I don't want to lead you blindly with just a few cards, but sounds like to me someone's got to be a Queen of Swords reverse in this bitch, okay? It's cool though. We'll talk. We'll talk soon. We'll talk soon. Look, man. Right now, what a lot of people, I love you too, a lot of people are learning is we got to start sticking up for ourselves because people are running over us like doormats, especially us light workers, especially us who are more spiritually ascended and inclined. 2020 is going to be a hell of a year for the fake, the phony, and the fucked up. Like people who are out here doing some really messed up stuff to people and not being true to themselves are going to be so screwed. They're already starting to feel it now. But a lot of them are not going to get their judgment if people don't act. This is not about revenge. It's not about none of that. It's about getting what we are owed and what we're due. And if that means apologies, that means apologies. If that means money, that means money. If that means just reciprocation in some type of form or fashion, then it is what it is. But y'all got to literally start sticking up for yourselves. Build these boundaries. Cut these motherfuckers with your tongue. We're just going to say the word of the day is motherfucker today because clearly I've said that like 1,000 times in the past hour or so. We're going there. Sailor Mouth Night. What good changes are coming? A lighter, happier question. Okay, sure. Just hang out, sure. I might be able to add you. You don't want to hear no blockages. They still might give them to you. I can't control spirit. But what good things are coming up for Lasha? What good things are coming up for Lasha? Okay. Someone's getting some wings. They're about to fly. Okay, you're really about to get into your creative your creative energy. You're really about to start to assert yourself as an independent person, a creative person. Definitely about to be far more confident than you've been or felt in a really long time. So your energy is really going to boost up. I really see root chakra energy, sacral chakra energy. These are really, really good chakras to kind of get a balance on. Let's see what else. I'm just going to take the top card because that's the first one I saw. We have the Awakening card. So someone is still going to continue to spiritually ascend. You're going to start to see things for what they are. You're going to learn how to be yourself without caring about outside judgment or validation from people. If you've been swayed lately of your thought process or kind of pushing yourself away from doing certain things, that is all going to end because you are ascending, girl. You're ascending high. You got these wings, like I said, and you're flying high. Look, we have wings again. So definitely someone who's coming into their own, getting into a grounded energy. That balancing you've been working on, it's working because you're for sure getting there. So we have the Tower, but I don't feel like this is bad based on the other cards we had. There's big changes that are coming your way. And more revelations, which is this awakening, like seeing things for what they really are. You are going to be making room. Things are going to be coming down, and you're going to be making room for more open things. And it's so funny. This card literally says, time to spread your wings. Wings. Someone is gaining their wings. Someone's getting to a place like the healing you've been working on. They're like so happy with you right now. That sadness that you've been working on, the healing is being done. You're learning to forgive yourself. You've been being a good girl. Oh, why are all these cards coming up? Let me take that. Yeah, you've been having a lot of balancing and growth. You're finding things that are going to be more meaningful to you. You're going to be really continuing to work on healing yourself and loving yourself, possibly taking a vacation like I need right now. A lot of healing still. You're healing. You're getting rid of this ego, the negative fear-based thoughts that have been holding you back. You're cutting out everything that doesn't matter. And like I said, look, Awakening and the High Priestess is seeing things for what they really are. You're cutting shit out that doesn't serve you anymore. You are making room for the good. Hey, Siri. So I'm like super excited for you. Reciprocation, gifts, psychic insights, releasing fears. Okay. You out here, girly. You killing it. You're going to be in such a really good energy. So Siri, the list is closed for right now. There's a chance I may open it, but it is closed for right now. So just hang out and chill with us and see. I'm getting close to the end of the list. So I hope that helped flash out. I'm super excited for you. I'm so glad you're taking Spirit's advice. Y'all, this is what happens when you listen to the cards and they tell you what to do. You start to reap the benefits. Does it take time? Yes. Lash Out has been asking these questions for months now, but she's getting towards the surface. She's finally getting her wings. Things are getting right. So it takes time. It's a process. You have to be patient. But once you get there, you reap the rewards. You want a financial read? Okay, what about finances? Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. So we're going to be an increase in finances with you of. That's 2 questions. I think you're more interested in if there's going to be an increase, but I'll kind of be able to see if is coming sooner than later. So let's see what the cards say. What's happening in finances for pre-love? Okay, Ten of Cups came out sideways. I'm going to take it sideways. You're no longer going to be stressed. Okay, so maybe I need to take this upright. Something told me upright. You're welcome. You're no longer going to be stressed out about money, so that's good. You got the Ten of Cups here, so that's happiness, that's rewards. What's happening with finances for P-Love? No longer going to be in your head over analyzing, mentally thinking about this. So these are all good signs. I feel like if you're not mentally thinking about it, then it's probably not an issue. If you're not stressed about it, it's probably not an issue. We have the Ten of Cups here, which is a great card to get. Knight of Wands. Okay, so it might be Page of Wands too. These changes might be a little bit more rapid than not. Not saying that it's going to happen like very soon, but there is a chance, because I am seeing Wands, and that's really, really quick, that this will happen sooner than you think. As long as you continue to stay positive, you're going to manifest it, ma'am. That it's all it starts in the mind. It starts in the mind for sure. What's going to be the outcome for P-Love's money? Okay. So I see that this might be something that's a generational curse. I think that this might be something that is, I don't want to say prevalent in your family, but like worrying about money, thinking about money, even when money's enough, when there is enough money to keep things going, still worrying and thinking about money. So I feel like it starts with your mindset. For you, that's going to be the issue. It's your perspective of things. Like when you start to feel like you have enough, the universe is going to continue to give you what you need. Does that make sense? But if you're always like you have lack, they're going to give you back lack. What you put out is what you get back. So you have to end these generational curses of being overly focused on money. So you're getting into your Emperor energy, which kind of encompasses all of the King energy. So that's King of Pentacles, King of Cups, King of Wands, and King of Swords, which are all things needed to help with money. But I do see the Knight of Pentacles. So for me, I see your money increasing, but it's going to increase. It's not going to be a huge, large increase. It's going to slowly continue to increase. Does that make sense? But it all starts in your mindset, and it starts in your actions, because the Pentacles is also 3D. So there's hustles that you need to be implementing. I know there's things that you're interested in, and career advances that you're trying to go after, whether that means starting your own business, your side hustle, whatever it means. You need to implement the 3D actions into doing that so that you can start to reap the rewards. It's going to start out small, but it's going to grow. But like I said, all of that has to do with your mindset. It has to do with your motivation, and it has to do with your actions that you take. So it's all in your hands. I can tell you what the cards say, but none of this will come to fruition if you don't do the work. You have to do the work, and you have to stay positive, and you have to keep your mental together. Yes, take it slow. Don't focus on it. Just know that divine always has your back. You're always going to be taken care of. I don't think you're a person who has ever had to go too much without. Does that make sense? Like you've never really had that much of a lack. Things always seem to kind of work out for you. So you have to keep that mentality that it's going to continue to work out for me. And I'm not going to be worried about it. But also don't just like expect the universe to take care of it. You have to put in some 3D action for it. But just you can't worry. You can't worry at all about it. I hope that helps. Yeah, so you're creating those negative fear-based thoughts. You're creating those prophecies that don't need to be there. What you put out, that's what you get back. What you get back is what you put out. It's an ongoing cycle that you got to end. It's generational curses. I don't know what it is about your family and then your guys' mindset on money, but that's where it comes from. That's where this worry comes from. So you have to realize this is something that's been conditioned in you. It's not you. So you have to break that. You have to create a more healthier dynamic when it comes with money. And that's something I was kind of raised with too. I never really had to go without. My parents always had more than enough, but it still wasn't enough. So like that was a conditioning that I had to work on. Like, okay, I'm taken care of. I have a house, I have transportation, I have food, I'm good, I have clothes on my back, I can shower, like I'm going to work, I have a job, I have all of these things. I can't be overly focused on things that may not completely be in my control. Things always work out. So generational curses aren't scary if you break them. There's something that can easily be break. It's a mindset that you've been conditioned. It's like growing up in a household. Like the easiest way I can describe it is if you grew up with a parent that's superstitious, so you grow up to be superstitious too. That's a generational curse. Like, oh, you can't even function on the street because if you walk under a ladder, you're gonna get bad luck. Or if you break a mirror, or if you split the pole, you know what I mean? That's something that's just really light, but there's some deep, deep, deep generational curses that people have. So it's something that you can easily break. But it's just a conditioning and it takes time. It's like a habit. I think they said it's like it takes 90 days to break a habit or something like that. It takes about 30 days to create a habit, but 90 days to break it. So it's just like breaking a habit, and you have to be aware of it and you have to actively work on breaking it. So, all right, Robo. You got this, P Love. You got this. Okay, so I'm going to assume that Robo is not here. So we're going to move on to Pink. I mean, hey, man, some people don't want to wait. Araceli, did you just send me money for another question? Okay, so Pink's not here either. All right, Jack, drop your question. You've been waiting so patiently. And then we'll do Adore Me J and Shersha and Siri. I'll add Siri too. So Araceli, I'm gonna take you after Jack drops her question. Can't talk. Since she's been waiting so patiently. Then I'll take you, and then I'll do Adore Me J, Shersha, then Siri, and then I'm done. Unless Varsity, you wanted a question. But other than that, I'm taking my ass to bed. I did say your name, Jack. Drop your question. Jack Cat. And my wine's almost gone too. Mm-mm. 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 You didn't have a question tonight, Siri? Jack Cat, you've been posting your question all night. You not ready to post your question now? My imaginary Rolex. Which apparently Rolexes don't really tick. Like people Rolexes don't really work. You don't go get them winded professionally or something. I don't know. Weird. Spend all that money for a watch and don't even use it. Oh, thanks, Shersha. I'm glad y'all like me, okay? Because I'm a little too blunt for some people. But I realized that people who are insecure with themselves and don't know who the fuck they are usually the ones that don't get along with me. So, whatever. Huh? I don't know that question. I need help with that question. Whom am I physically attracted to? Who care for me? Huh? You got to help spell that one out because I'm slow. Yeah, you know it's funny. I just got your DM, Araceli. That's too funny. Yeah, people are toxic, man. I'd just be like, I don't have time for it. I don't. If you are not rainbows and fucking sunshine, I don't need you in my life. I have enough negative mind frames and thought processes that I'm trying to purge. I don't need yours too. I'm sorry, but I don't. Hey Fab, unfortunately my list is closed for the night, but if you subscribe to my channel, I get on here at least once a week, if not twice. I'll definitely love to answer your question in my next chat. Who do I find attractive to who cares for me? I'm sorry, I'm like really not understanding. No, you didn't adore me, Jay. You didn't. You have a good one too. Yeah, I'm really not understanding. Who do I find attractive to who cares for me? Like, I'm sorry. I'm really trying. I'm really trying. What happened to the other question that you posted in my chat earlier? Something about the Aries. I have good memory. Good memory until I leave the chat. Then I don't remember anything I channeled. Yeah, I was like, I'm really trying, and y'all, I'm really trying. I don't know if it's the one. I don't know. I'm trying. That's all I can say. I'm sorry, Jack Cat. I really am trying. Yes, that is true. Do you have a specific person you'd like to ask about? At least I don't feel too dumb. I was like, what's wrong? I don't understand. Okay. Choose one of those people and we'll see how they feel about you. The Aries male. Okay, gotcha. We're back in business. How does the Aries male feel about Jack Cat? Hey, Vanessa, I think I remember you writing that earlier. Gotcha. Cool. How does the Aries male feel about Vanessa? Okay, so we've got the Two of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Magician. So the Two of Wands is like forming a new partnership. It's making a decision. But here I get, you're asking about their interest in you. So I feel like this is them kind of deciding that they may want to move in a direction with you to kind of develop a new partnership. We also have the King of Wands. This is someone who is charismatic, someone who kind of fantasizes but has desires, could be a little bit on the lustful side as well. We have the Magician here as well, which is you're ready to manifest. So this is something you want. This is absolutely something that you could probably manifest or move towards. Okay, can you give me some more information about this? We have the Emperor, so this could be a divine counterpart, but we also have the Knight of Pentacles. So though this person has a lot of lust and a lot of passion, they also move a little bit on the slower side. They're a little bit more reserved and grounded when it comes to making commitments. They don't just jump into anything without thinking about it and being logical about it first. So what's going to be the outcome with this Aries male? So they're still in an indecision because, like I said, they move a little bit on the slower side. And I think they're still healing from a past situation with somebody. So they're definitely in the stage where that's probably why they're moving slow, because of their past relationship. What's the outcome with Vanessa and this person? What's going to be the outcome with Vanessa and this person? Yeah, we got a lot of Wands energy. So there is a possibility of passion being brought forward. We have the Page of Wands, but obviously a page is something that starts off a little bit on the smaller side. It's not like a King of Wands, even though we did get that up here. I asked for the outcome of your guys' situation because this person is still in the process of healing. So I think once they finish healing, which I'm going to ask that question, once they finish healing, what's going to be the situation between the two? Yeah, once they finish healing, the relationship will develop to a new level, but it's just going to take time. How much time? I don't know. Like I said, we had the Emperor. Now we have the Empress. So this could definitely be a divine counterpart. Yeah. Gotcha. We have the Three of Wands here too, which is probably you waiting for those ships to come in with this individual, which is causing a lot of mental conflict for you because you're trying to figure out where do you stand with this person. There's some deception on his part, and the deception is not that he's lying to you. It's that he's deceiving you about how much he actually cares. It's just that he's scared of moving forward into a new relationship at this time. So like I said, do I see him bringing forth an offer when he heals? Absolutely. How long is it going to take him to heal? That I don't know. And that's when it comes down to you making the decision if you want to wait on this person or if you want to continue to move forward and kind of do your own thing and see if this comes back around later. Yeah, he cares. It's just that he's going through some healing right now. He's stuck in ego. He's still moving on from his last relationship. He was really hurt in that situation. There's still some sadness lingering. So he's got some healing to do. But he does have some admiration for you. There is definitely, I see a lot of lustful energy too. And that's probably what's at the forefront right now. He's just trying to figure out a relationship, if that makes sense. Hello, Adriana. Yeah, there's definitely attraction. So unfortunately, my list is closed for the night, love. I'm getting off of here really soon. I've been on for a minute now, like almost 2 hours. But if you want to come, I'm probably going to get back on again this week. If not this week, the next week. I would love to read some questions for you. Just make sure your notification bell's on so that You can pop in the chat when I go live next time. I'm so sorry. No problem. You have a good night, love. You're welcome, Jack Cat, and thank you for your patience tonight. Have a good night, Vanessa. Okay, Adore Me Jay, drop your question. Yeah, he rejected you because he's scared of relationships right now. So he's got some healing to do, and you got to give him that time. You got to be patient with him if this is someone you're willing to wait for. Good night. My Instagram. Let me type it for y'all right now. Oops, hold on, that's not it. I spelt sent too soon. There you go. That's my Instagram. Okay, looks like Adore Me Jay's not here, so sure, drop your question. Oh, Adore Me Jay is here. Okay, sure, hold your question. Adore Me Jay, drop your question. Yeah, definitely follow me, guys. Sometimes I put specials that I only post on Instagram on there, so. Okay. How does Denzel feel about Adore Me Jay? How does Denzel feel about Jay? Well, this guy is definitely a smooth person. I get the Casanova vibe from this, but there seems some heartbreak. Have you guys had a relationship previously, or did you reject him in any way, or was there like any type of issues that went on between you two? He looks like you like his Empress, though. He does have a lot of admiration for you, a lot of care for you. But it looks like there's some sadness in the heart space. So either he rejected you or you rejected him. Something happened, some tension, something like that for them to be some type. He got cheated on in his past. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So that's probably why in his headspace, he's more so a Knight of Pentacles, which is focusing on his material wealth, his stability, and not necessarily love. But in his action space, he is looking at you like his Empress, which is really good to be in the action space, for sure. Can we clarify this Three of Swords? So he's trying to build, when it comes to you two, he's trying to build this up slowly. That's why you have the Three of Pentacles. Because he really wants to make sure he's seeing the situation for what it is, probably because of the last situation where he was hurt. So he's being careful. A lot of cautious men in the chat tonight. What is going on? No, it's not too late to get a reading with Cash App. Can you clarify the King of Pentacles? He's really trying to heal himself, heal old wounds. It's like super important to him, so that he can stop juggling this ideology, the stress when it comes to love. Can we clarify the Empress? Okay, so look, we got the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so he's definitely looking at you like someone he could have a relationship with and that he could offer a cup of love with. But if he does it, it's definitely going to be a small offer. It's going to start off small if it hasn't already, and build up until he feels comfortable enough that he can move forward and have another relationship. He's just not very trustworthy right now, so he feels like being logical and being more focused on his material wealth, his 3D life is just a safer bet right now. So what's the outcome? So there may be a little bit of conflict, maybe on your end, because some mental conflict. There might be some conflict of how you feel, some petty arguments because he's not ready to bring forth the commitment. It's just not happening right now. We got the Ace of Wands. So wanting a passionate new beginning, but just being fearful of love. We have the Lovers reverse and having to make a decision. So I think right now he's just being a little wishy-washy. Like he really wants to bring forth something, but at the same time, he's very scared. So you have to be really gentle with this person, patient with this person, because gosh, there's like a common theme tonight, like a lot of sad DMs and stuff. I mean, he definitely, he feels a lot for you. It's just not enough for him to feel safe yet. Does that make sense? You got to give him time. Take your time with him. Don't rush him. Don't be a Queen of Swords. Don't feel like you're getting manipulated or getting pushed around or played around with. He cares. He's just scared. So like I was telling somebody else earlier, like you have to make the decision if you want to wait around for that or if you want to live your life and let him do what he's got to do in the meantime, and hopefully it comes back around. That's going to be completely dependent on you, but you definitely have to take your time with this person. Don't be pushy, because the more pushy you are, the more he's going to run, if that makes sense. I hope that helped. But he's definitely feeling you, girl. He's definitely feeling you. Okay, Shusha. Oh, you're too sweet. Super sweet. He's a lucky guy. Shusha, drop your question. You're welcome. I'm about to give you a big sister moment right now. The second you stop worrying about how your guy feels about the karmic, the easier it's going to be for you. But you have to understand, when you are focused on those type of mentalities and thought processes, it's not going to be a good situation. You're creating blockages. It shows that you're not healing and you're not doing the work that you need to do on this journey. So I'm going to answer this question for you, but I just really want to know, because I've seen you ask this question to David, and you just focusing on what they're doing outside of your guys' connection, it just never helps. It never helps at all. Something I had to learn for myself. So I used to pull on my DM and his karmic all the time. And I was told by a reader that I'm giving that person power by trying to pick up on their energy. You're giving that relationship, that situation that he has with that person, power by trying to, figure out what's going on. No, Siri, you didn't, but Elizabeth just sent me a donation, so I'm taking her 10-minute first, and then I'll take you, and then I'm done for the night. How does Ollie feel towards Tanya? So this situation is a little bit draining to him. We have the Two of Swords right now. So in indecision about what? Okay, in indecision about whether he wants to proceed with this relationship or not. He's not feeling like he's in his Emperor energy right now. So that's why it's hard for him to kind of make a decision, because he's scared to put one foot out and put one, like, to kind of like make the move. He's scared about making new beginnings. He's not quite sure if it's going to work out for him. If he does move towards a different relationship, probably with you, especially with all the heartache that's surrounded around that one. But there's also heartache surrounded about this current situation. He's uncomfortable. He's not exactly happy. We have the Ace of Swords. So knowing that it'd be a challenging new beginning, and that's causing him to be the Knight of Swords or the Knight of Pentacles and move very slow when it comes to making this decision. So what's the outcome? So he wants change. He's trying to seek out help from friends because he does kind of want to not be in this relationship. But I'm feeling a but, so we'll see. He's not working hard enough to do the work to get out of it. He's just kind of being kind of complacent right now. And just kind of, yeah, he's being complacent and not doing the work to getting out of this relationship, but he wants to. So yeah. He's got childhood wounds to fix before he can find his happiness. And right now it seems like he's so complacent to the fact that he's trying to make it work in this situation because he's not doing the healing that he needs to be doing. So it looks like he knows this is probably not the situation for him, but it just makes sense for him to be in it right now. And that's causing him a lot of indecision, a lot of heartache. So he's just not making the moves that he needs to make. I'm just going to tell you, if this is a twin flame connection, whatever this is for you, you got to start doing the work and healing for yourself and focusing on yourself and loving yourself. And I've been talking about this all day. I know you came into my chat earlier. You literally got to start healing yourself because you're creating blockages in your situation. Your person can't heal themselves if you're not doing the work to heal yourself. It's really important. I've finally started doing what I needed to do to like get towards my happiness. It's a lot easier than it seems. I was being so stubborn and I finally got to that place, and I hope that you can get to that place too, because when you do, things are going to change so much, and you're not even going to notice, and it's going to change like in the blink of an eye. He might be knocking at your door sooner than you think. So keep working on yourself, girly. Things are going to work out for you. You're an amazing person. So nurture yourself right now. You know, do something happy for yourself. I was telling people earlier, I was buying myself flowers and doing all this stuff. Choose happiness. You got it. Oh, I'm thankful that they do. You're not alone. Like, and when I tell people, like, sometimes I feel so bad to give the criticism that I do, but like, y'all are not alone. I'm going through the same shit y'all are going through. It's a learning experience, but it's here for a reason. And I just realized that, like, my DM, he's blocked on everything. I haven't looked at his pictures or anything in like over a month. I have not messaged him. I have not. None of that. I don't really watch generals. Like now when I tried to watch generals, I'm like, okay, I can't do this. Like after 5 minutes, I turned it off. I have not asked for, like, I've not had a reading with a reader about him. Like when I tell you the detaching is like the best thing you could do for your heartache. It's the best thing you do for yourself. Like I'm so much more happier because I'm not focused on him. It was just bringing me a lot of misery. Like the whole situation, which is a miserable situation that I allowed myself to be in, whether he pulled me in it or not, he's not at fault. It's a 50-50 thing. I didn't have to be in that third party situation. I didn't have to deal with that bullshit. And now that I'm detached from it, like I feel so much better. I've gotten to a place where I can forgive him, unconditional love. I wish the best for him. Do you, boo-boo? I know you're probably miserable right now, but do you, boo-boo? Once you get to the place where you can heal and you can turn up, possibly we can come out together. But right now, I just got to focus on myself. Yes, see, actually, Siri, no, it's not your turn. It's Elizabeth's turn. She sent me a donation for a 10-minute, and then it's going to be your turn, and then I'm going to be done for the night. So, Elizabeth, if you want to send me your 3 questions now. Gotcha. So what do you want to know about the Cancer man? Okay. Should you shoot your shot with the Cancer? So let's see if we shoot a shot with the Cancer. Make sure you guys are liking my post to bump it up if you haven't already. Should Elizabeth shoot her shot with the Cancer? What will be the outcome if she shoots her shot with the Cancer? So you definitely have a lot of passion for this guy. We got the Queen of Wands right out the bat. The Nine of Swords. The Emperor reversed and the Four of Cups reversed. So I feel like there's some type of anxiety around this situation. Oh, Araceli, I totally forgot about you, boo. I got you after this. Siri, Araceli's going to go before you. I forgot she made another donation. I'm sorry, y'all. Just been a night. It's been a night. Okay. There's a little bit of anxiety around this situation. I think this person's not quite in their Emperor energy to kind of like take the reins and do what they have to do. I think they're getting out of discontentment over a Queen of Cups reverse. So there was somebody in their past that's kind of scarred them, a situation that didn't work out. So just from that, I'm feeling like, yeah, this person's starting to awaken and like really work on getting rid of their ego, which is their negative fear-based thoughts. But it looks like with that being said, you might have to shoot your shot. Now, if she shoots her shot, will it be accepted? That is the question. Okay, it might not be ready to shoot your shot, love. Because we got the Knight of Swords and the Three of Swords reverse. It might not be the time to shoot your shot. Cancers are really, really hard people to navigate to. I was living with 2 Cancers this summer. I had them staying with me. Cancers are not the most emotional people. They tend to stay really close and reserved. So I think the problem that you're going to find with this is that this person is just not going to be very receptive because they have a wall up. Yeah, they're doing the single life right now, and they're not really sure about if they want to be in a relationship with anybody because they're scared. They never got the justice from the last relationship. That's why he's on and off, because he's scared. What is up with all the... I feel like every time people come into my chat, the stories seem to be so freaking similar. Like everybody's on this same... Maybe I have like the same wave. You know how they say like twin flame waves or like soulmate waves? Maybe I have like the same wave that comes in. I don't know. But looks like he's enjoying his freedom right now because there's so much uncertainty for him around the Lovers. Yes, Siri, you'll be able to get a reading. You're just gonna have to go last, my love, because they made donations. He's trying to have kids, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think he's ready for that. We got the 10 of Pentacles first. He's not ready for that right now. So there's just a lot of uncertainty for you. I get it, but it's just because he's still healing. He's a Cancer man. Cancers are also really hard to commit. Like they're not... I dealt with a Cancer this summer. They're really hard when it comes to commitment. They have to be like ready. A lot of Cancers end up being like non-committal, like way up in age. Not saying that it's impossible, but they don't like being vulnerable, and a relationship obviously takes vulnerability. So it's really, really hard for them. What's your next question? Well, that's the problem. You got to change your viewpoint. It's not that you're wasting your time on men at all. It's not. It has nothing to do with that. It's just that it's not your time because you still got healing to do. If you're looking at it like that, that means you still got some ego you got to drain. You still got some healing to do. You're gonna find a man when you find yourself. Straight up. And I'm working on finding myself right now, so I understand. I get it, honey. But you're gonna find a man when you find yourself. So what advice do you have for Elizabeth? What does she need to heal for her to get to a place where you guys can send a soulmate into her? How about that? We're gonna ask that question. What does she need to heal? Your ideology around love needs to be healed. For sure. 2 love cards came out. The need to have more fun. The need to love yourself and commit to yourself. The need to be able to be alone and enjoy and love yourself. We also have the Knight of Cups reversed. So not just trying to fall, because upright, it's falling in love quickly and whatever and waiting for wedding proposals. Not focusing on that. Doing what you know was right. Standing up for yourself. Getting out of being mentally trapped around this ideology about love. And stop feeling like a victim when it comes to relationships. Also speaking your mind and your truth and creating boundaries for yourself when it comes to these relationships. So it looks like you've just got a lot of self-love work you got to do. Date yourself. My honest advice to you is to date yourself. Learn to date yourself. Because once you learn to date yourself, you know what you need and you know what you want. And the universe will bring that to you. But they can't bring that to you if you're too busy chasing after love, especially if because you want to have kids. Kids are going to come when they're meant to come for you. There's no time, none of that. Like I know they say, oh, high-risk pregnancies when you get to a certain age, whatever. No, it's going to come to you when it's meant to come to you. But right now, what's most important is working on your self-healing and breaking the generational curses and the childhood wounds, the conditionings that you have that got you into this place of looking at love like this in the first place. Been here, still working on it. I get you. Victimizing yourself in love, not enjoying being by yourself, hating to be by yourself, not speaking up for yourself, not creating boundaries, being trapped, feeling like love's never going to come. I've been there. I've done that. I'm telling you, the second you start to release all that and you learn to just love yourself and be with yourself and date yourself, all of this is going to be out of nowhere. A soulmate's going to come in and knock you off your feet. I can tell you that right now. I know that for a fact. So do the work right now on yourself so that you can know how to love yourself, so that the people that come into your life know how to love yourself, and you'll be able to smell the bullshit from a mile away and not have to deal with fucked up men. Period. What's your next question? I just don't see a man coming in right now at this second, though. I think the second you stop focusing on it, the quicker it's going to come. General career question. Gotcha. Don't be sad. Look, we've all been there. I'm so stubborn. It took me so long to get there. What's going to happen for Elizabeth's career? Any new job opportunities? Like what route should she take? Get some advice. What's going to happen for her career? So there's just some poor timing right now. Things are coming, but they're just taking their time. We have the Ace of Wands, meaning a new opportunity, literally career advancement is going to come in. Page of Cups. So some type of offer that you're going to be excited about, you're going to be happy about. Let's see. Maybe something more on the creative side. I don't know if you're a creative person. Look, the power of creativity. Another creative card came out. I know, Jen. I know. The list just I did not mean to be on here this long. Recognition for being a high quality work, be a team player. So building towards your goal is between the deception and the Ace of Wands. And I really think the deception is you just being focused on the wrong things, which is like the love and stuff and not your actual career. Once you shift your focus to that, a new opportunity is going to come. You're going to be building towards that. It's midnight. I'm in Eastern. Four of Cups reverse, discontentment is you're not going to be discontent anymore because you're going to have an offer in the area that you want. Yeah, you just got to manifest it. Because right now you're sitting like a King of Pentacles reverse. You got to manifest that so that can change. So if she works towards the career avenue that she wants to, whether that mean applying for a job or starting her own personal business, whatever that may be, what's going to be the outcome? News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. So something new. You got to figure out what you want. But I'm getting a lot of creative cards. So I don't know. It has some artistic, creative. I mean, might be something that is in the creative realm, the out realm. And they said you just got to start looking at things from a different perspective and you'll get that answer. You'll have that awakening. You're going to get that answer. But right now you need to learn how to focus on yourself and then you will get that answer. You're just too focused on love right now and that's holding you back from everything. It's fucking up everything for you. All right, Araceli, what's your next question? Siri, make sure you have your question ready because once Araceli's done, I want you to drop it and so I can get off of here, guys. I'm tired. I'm tired. You're welcome. Yes, this is what Araceli to know. Varsity Love, just DM me on Instagram and I'll do a question for you tomorrow. I'm exhausted. What does Spirit want Araceli to know? Okay. What does Spirit want Araceli to know? There's something you're discontent about in your life right now. And it has everything to do with the fact that you are not nurturing yourself. It's very important that you start to, and I said that earlier. Didn't I tell you earlier? I was like, snip some flowers if you need to. Do what you got to do. But you're not nurturing yourself and you're just thinking negatively all the time. You're always go to worst case scenario and you've got to stop that. It's very important for you to stop that because you're blocking yourself from a lot of things because you're on the right path. Things are going to get better for you. Have hope. Be optimistic because things are going to change. This discontentment, this how you're feeling not happy and where you're at in life right now, that's going to change. But you have to change for it to change. Ace of Swords came out again. And I say a challenging new beginning. It probably has everything to do with that nursing thing that you're afraid to get into. But it's a brilliant new idea and inspiration. It's a part of your path. Yeah, this is coming out for everybody today. The 9 of Pentacles. You have to enjoy being alone and love and date yourself. Love is not hard for you to get. You're like a magnet for situations and guys and things like that. But you have to learn how to enjoy yourself by yourself. Because then you'll start to learn how to nurture and focus on yourself. That's that Empress reverse. Nurture and focus on yourself. Spend money on yourself and do things for yourself as opposed to doing things to appease other people and make other people happy. So it seems like they're just saying that you need to focus on yourself and you need to go after the things that you want to go. No, Siri, you did not miss your turn, love. Go after the things that you want. For sure, because things are going to work out for you. Yeah, structure and discipline. Definitely sounding like it's leading towards that nursing thing. You just got to do it. Go for it. For sure. Hold on. Yeah, you still got to balance yourself too. So they want to remind you, make sure you're balancing yourself. I feel like this is a little bit repetitive of what they said earlier, but they added a few things in. Just got to focus on doing things for yourself, making yourself happy. All right, Siri, it's your turn now. You guys got to make sure you're staying in the chat and not jumping from chat to chat or heading out so that you can know when your time's coming. You're welcome, Araceli. How does the Pisces feel towards Siri? How does the Pisces feel towards Siri? Okay, so this person is really not ending karmic cycles right now. Well, you're welcome, Shusha. I hope it does. Their cycle's not being ended. It looks like someone's trying to manifest this, but someone's not cutting things out. A lot of healing that needs to be happening too. So I'm asking how he feels about you, but it looks like I'm not seeing much cups. Dang. Well, yeah, this person has a lot of things that they need to end. Like, they're not in a healthy headspace at all. They definitely have to work on healing themselves and cutting things out, because we have the 10 of Swords reverse, the 10 of Wands reverse, the Death card reverse, and the 4 of Swords reverse. So this is someone who's just not doing the work right now. They're just not doing the healing. This person needs to work on getting balance. I won't say they feel like this situation didn't work out, whether that you rejected them or they rejected you, but they are sad that this situation didn't work out, but they need to balance themselves. It didn't work out because Spirit didn't want it to work out. Yeah, it wasn't able to bring forth a couple or offer no commitment because their life is completely out of whack. So you got this Magician here, but all these blockages, and that's causing him not to be able to manifest what they want to manifest. They do want a passionate new beginning with you, so they do want something with you, but they are stuck with pride and ego, and they are in the process of trying to heal themselves and work on themselves. So I know you asked how they feel about you, but it seems like this person just has so much stuff to work on that they can't even think about that fully. There's some truth and stuff that needs to be brought forward. Robo, I'm actually about to get off after Siri, love. You missed your turn a while back. I'm sorry. Yeah, this person is just bringing forth some truth and clarity. Like, they need to bring forth some truth and clarity, but they're just not doing it right now. What's the outcome? What's the outcome? But please, please come to my next live. I would love to answer a question for you. So Judgment, the outcome is this person needs to come forth. They need to bring forth some type of apology to you. They're starting to see it. They're starting to awaken to what they did to you. They just don't have much hope. They feel like they're going to be rejected at this point. And that's that ego. That's that fear-based thought that they have. The problem is they've been protecting themselves the whole time. It's been self-preservation. So that's why they did all these things they did. And they're realizing that their life is just completely out of whack. And there's a lot of shit that needs to change now. So they're being awakened to that. And it's just creating this intention. I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like pressure, like being stressed in a bubble before they could ignorantly ignore it. And now they can't. So yeah, this person needs to bring forth an apology. They want to bring forth an apology to you, but they're just not going to be able to do it at this minute. It was probably the Horus person. I don't care. Whatever. But yeah, so definitely how this person feels about you. They like you. They care about you. But right now they have way bigger fish to fry, way more things to focus on. They're starting to realize what they did to you. But, you know, they gotta work on it. I'm good. I hope that gave you some clarity, y'all. I'm exhausted. Like, I'm tired. I need to get this makeup off my face. I need to get these clip-ins out of my hair. I need to go to bed. I'm so tired. Jen. It is of no use with no action. Exactly. So focus on yourself. Do what you gotta do. Do love. You're welcome. Catch these hands. Yeah, catch these hands. I'm like, I'm sorry that I can't entertain what you're oh, thank you, Siri. Good night, y'all. I can't entertain the consciousness questions and stuff watch my Spirituality for Dummies and comment in the comments, and then we can have a decision. But not when I'm doing tarot. Like I gotta answer people's questions. I can't talk about all that weird stuff. China, I don't know. Weird. Anyways, good night. Good night, y'all. Hopefully I'll be back on before the end of the week. Toodles.